With a population of around 3 crore, India has a formidable number of specially abled children. According to 2011 census, 2.21% Indians of the population suffers from one disability or another. The government of India has started a campaign, Sugamya Bharat Abhiyan, for those specially abled children in order to give them positive hopes to move on in life. Indian Accessible campaign was launched on 3rd December 2015. The innovative initiative of the government has ensured that the wheels of progress moved at a rapid pace and the fruits of development reach every differently abled person. It's been 70 years ever since India got independence from the British, but differently abled people were not given due support. NPS International School has been taking steps for the last 10 years to help such children and fulfilling a social responsibility which happens to be one of its core values. In this reputed school, there are 2 differently abled boys. One of them is physically dysfunctional and needs help to fulfill his basic needs, and the other boy is deaf and dumb and has learned lip reading to realize his goal of becoming an engineer. Amit Saikia, a brilliant student of Class XII, is suffering from muscular dystrophy. This is a disease in which muscles of the body get weaker with time and may gradually stop working completely. There is no treatment of this disease till now. Amit has to undergo procedures like speech therapy, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, etc. in order to survive. A student of the school right from Class 1, Amit has remained a brilliant student throughout his career, a blue-eyed student for all teachers. Amit became a role model for his juniors in humanities department, be it in library or in other places of the school. His friends move around him like a shadow to render all assistance. A prominent face among the science stream students of the school, Madhurya lip reads while his teachers teach in the classroom.
I2, yes, will be equal to?
Teachers also use their physical expressions to help him understand the classes. Like Amit, Madhurya also spends quality time in the school library. Amit is a resident of house number 29 of Panjabari area of Guwahati, Assam. While at home, right from dawn to dusk, Amit spends time under strict supervision of his parents, especially his mother, who is always on her toes for catering to the needs of her son.
আগতে তাৰমানে যেতিয়া খোজ কাঢ়িছিল ভাৰতীয় ল'ৰা আছিল একেলগে ক্ৰিকেট খেলিছিল সিয়াৰ পিকচাৰবিলাক মই ৰাখি থৈ দিছিলোঁ এতিয়া মই দেখিলে আমি তখন দেখা করে মই নীরবে রাতে হলে কান্দি থাকো কি হব আমি তো রবি না ইয়াক মই জানিব নিদিয়ে ইয়াক মই সুস্থৰ দৰে শাসন কৰোঁ সি যেন এটা ভাল ল'ৰা মই সিয়াৰ জিন্দগী এটাৰ কাৰণে মই কামনা কৰোঁ ইয়াক মই কৈছোঁ যদি পঢ়া নপঢ়িলেও মোৰ একো কথা নাই মোক তুমি চাকৰি কৰি বা ধন দৌলত কৰি দিবা নালাগে মোৰ চকুৰ আগত থাকিলে হ'ব
আচলতে অমিতটো ধৰক আজি
Till he attained 12 years of age, he was an absolutely normal boy. After 12 years, some symptoms were visible, and on diagnosis, doctors attending to him told us that the situation is not favorable for Amit, and they advised to take him out of the state for better treatment.
যোগাযোগ কৰিলো বাহিৰ যোৱাৰ কাৰণে তাৰপিছত ডিৰেক্টৰ ছাৰক ক'লো ডিৰেক্টৰ ছাৰে তেতিয়া মই যথেষ্ট হেৰি কৰিছিলে সঁহাৰি দিছিলে
I took him out of the state, and doctors there told us that Amit was suffering from a genetic disorder. They told us that there was no treatment to this disease and asked us to carry on his physiotherapy for his survival. Later, I put everything in Allah's court from him to decide. Then I informed everything to Director Sir and inquired whether Amit will be able to take admission in his school. He immediately consented, and every year, soon after the announcement of results, I approached him for Amit's admission. Why do you want my approval? You just come and take admission for Amit. Director sir told me every time. I am always with Amit. After boarding the school bus, you don't need to worry. In case of problem, just go directly to meet the concerned person, Director sir told me.
Amit to class 1 or pai he পঢ়াত যথেষ্ট চোকা আছিল।
Right from class 1, Amit always stood first in class. He was a brilliant student. When the disease surfaced, gradually he felt a weakness while studying. Amit can't do anything of his own. He is totally dependent on his parents. Even for his personal needs, his parents have to take care of him in every aspect. I was surprised by his results in class 12 board examination. He scored such a good marks in all the subjects. Therefore, I must thank to all the teachers, working staff of the school and his friends for helping and guiding him throughout.
The result of my this year's exam goes, all the credit goes to my parents, and they supported me in all the ways they could possible, and the school also supported me. In the classroom I feel like living in the home, and the students helped me and supported me and motivated me to work hard and show a good result.
During the Achievers Day celebration, the management of the school felicitated Amit for his achievements. After clearing the CBSE Class 12 examination 2016 with 93.6% marks in humanities, Amit has taken admission in a reputed university to pursue his higher studies. Madhurya was also felicitated during the Achievers Day celebration in 2016. Madhurya and other members of his family are in jubilant mood, and he has taken admission into Tezpur University, a central university, after clearing the IIT JEE Mains 2016 examination.
একেবাৰে সি যেতিয়া সৰু অৱস্থাতে আছিলে আমি তাৰ এই প্ৰবলেমটোৰ কথা আমি তেতিয়া জনা নাছিল।
Initially, we were not been able to aware of the disorder in him. After attaining the age of 1 year, 2 to 4 months, we got some indication in this regard. We realized that he didn't like to talk at that period. Accordingly, we approached special doctors, and a test called BERA test was also conducted on him. We face lots of problems, especially while communicating with him.
You understand?
The teaching staff of NPS International School takes special care for him. They love him such a way that they always clear his doubts. I must admit this. Madhurya was not weak in studies, but his primary problem is the language problem. He has his limited word stock. In class 10 CBSE examination, he scored good marks. He scored 9.8 CGPA. When asked, he always wanted to be an engineer. He spends less time in studies as he can't concentrate for a long time. This year, he has cleared the 12th examination. I would like to thank the management of NPS International School, especially its founder and chairman, Mr. Jitendra Nath Das, from the core of my heart. He helped and encouraged me a lot. He never behaved with me like a parent of a student. Rather, he treated me like a member of his family. I am very happy with Mr. Jain Das. I must thank the founder and chairman of NPS International School, Mr. Jain Das. He told each and every member of the teaching staff of the school that he had a student like Madhurya and everyone must help him in all aspects, including clearing his doubts, etc. It may take some extra care or time, but every teacher should try his or her level best to help Madhurya. Mr. Das told his teachers. Accordingly, we got all this facility from school. The Constitution of India ensures equality for all the Indians, including persons with disabilities. They have equal rights like other citizens. The specially abled persons must get some special facilities and they should never feel neglected among others. One of the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN states that we must ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. And we can proudly proclaim that NPS International School is following the same as one of its core values, that is social responsibility. Madhurya has found his way to a successful life, but can we hope the same for Amit? With each passing day, his physical condition is deteriorating. NPS International School can only pray to the Almighty for Amit's well-being and success. May God make all his hopes and wishes come true.